Hello everyone, my name is Maribel Hernandez, and today we're going to be discussing the short story, The Yellow Wallpaper, written by Charlotte Perkins. So The Yellow Wallpaper is basically about a woman who appears to be suffering from postpartum depression, and her husband John, he's a doctor, and he doesn't really think there's anything wrong with her. So he dismisses her, all her symptoms. So he has her in the room, which ended up making her worse. And what I think John represents is the patriarchy. Him being a doctor, not only him being a male, but him being a doctor, just trumps anything she has to say. Because, it's seen as he knows more just because he's a doctor. So I think that's what the story is meant, him being seen as a patriarchy. And there's a great article by the Lone Star College about it, and I'm going to read you a paragraph from it. Although the autobiographical aspect of The Yellow Wallpaper are compelling, it is the symbolism and the underlying feminist connotations that lead best to discussion. First is John, the narrator's husband. He could be viewed as the patriarchy itself. With his dismissal of all but the tangible and his constant condescension to his wife, some critics have viewed this character as near caricature. Many of the passages concerning the husband can be interpreted as containing sarcasm. A great many contain irony, and several border on parody. There's a lot of times in the story where he even sees, he makes her smaller than she is. Makes her feel like everything she's feeling is not real. When she was seeing faces in the wall, he made her seem as if she was crazy, didn't really show any concern. Another note I want to talk about is how he did not allow her to read or write. Basically, just leaving her in the room by herself with her thoughts, not allowing her to express herself. And I think that also shows how women are seen to only have children, and that's it. Like, you don't need to go to school, you don't need to do this, you're just here to cook and clean. And I think that's what it meant when he took her notebook with her. And there's so many other meanings, like with the wallpaper. She hated the wallpaper, and I think that symbolizes the wallpaper represents society. How the narrator thinks the wallpaper is ugly, that represents the woman's oppression. The room symbolizes a prison. There's even bars on the wall. It shows how the woman is restricted. She's not able to leave. She's only restricted to so many areas of the house. And the woman in the wallpaper shows how the narrator is stuck. And at the end of the story, she finally rips all the wallpaper, freeing her from being stuck. That's why when the husband saw that, he fainted. It shows how she freed herself from him. She freed herself from the social norms. That's how I see. That's what I gathered from reading the story. I would love to hear y'all's opinions on my interpretations, and I would love to hear y'all's. Thank you.